Hello friends, foes, and fiends. My name is TVSkine, and welcome back to Diablo, where we are about to head on once more into the darkness of the labyrinth and, well, hopefully survive this time. Now, where we last left off... Oh, hey, scroll to town portal. How nice. We had found the stairway down to level 13. And if you've been paying attention to the number scheme so far, you might know that as we hit level 13...
I must be getting close.
A little change happens to the environment. Welcome to hell-ish. Kinda, sorta. It's not 100% clear whether you're, like, really in hell or whether this is a hell realm of Diablo's specific creation. Oh, hey! Convenient. But it certainly is a crack in the very fabric of the earth leading down to something that's made of human bone, and there's blood, and it's bad. Oh well, we have the shortcut. That's really all I wanted from going up the stairs there. So, hell, in terms of its layout, is a little bit interesting because it's a bit of a return, essentially, to the layout style of something like the catacombs or the... Uh-oh. Steel Lords. Okay, let's not mess around with this. Yeah. Yeah. The difficulty you have is that there are no convenient doors. I'm dead. I'm super dead. So when you want to create some distance or manage crowds... I'm dead. Yeah, I'm dead. When you want to manage crowds, you have to do it in other ways, like, for example, by using the stairway to try and funnel them. But, oh boy, they do not wish to be funneled, these fellas. See, that's the kind of thing. I died very, very quickly to them. Like, they pretty much, they hit me all the time, and I did not really have any ability to fight back. And that's the kind of thing that makes me go, okay,
I must be getting close.
I might not be powerful enough to take on this area at all. I might need to grind. And I'd rather not, but, you know. The other thing we can do is very carefully take a single step forward at a time, and then stay in place. And thus draw them out in smaller numbers. Without aggroing too many of them. Okay. I'm about to get surrounded again. Don't want to get surrounded. As you can see, I get hit, and I'm trying, and my character's blocking so much. I simply just don't ever get to attack. Okay, well... Welcome to the challenge. Mana Shield is not going to do me any good. Not right now. What I really need is much, much, much better armor, so that I take fewer hits. And if I can get much, much better armor, I might be able to swap out of the shield to avoid the blocking animations. But as it stands right now, much, much better armor just isn't really available to me under the circumstances. So we'll have to make do. Well, get ready to take some deaths. Or watch me take some deaths, rather. I activated too many. It's not good. I was hoping I could finish him off. Okay, don't think I need to worry too much about the Vipers. It's the Steel Lords. Yeah, the Vipers aren't a problem. But the Steel Lords, boy howdy, they cause a problem or two. Okay, there's an armor rack in there. I'm kind of hoping for something good. It's not likely, but, you know, hope springs evergreen and all that. Ugh, jeez. I desperately need a better to hit rate so that when I actually get attacks out, they connect. 24 armor versus... that's not gonna do me. That's not gonna do me, but I'll take it for the money. So... now it's just the caution game. Yeah, ring mail. Not useful. Hello. Because I can duel them okay. That's not really a problem. Ah, you little shit. Go. Yeah, we were making fast progress through the caves, but not no longer. This is where I get tempted to start picking up scrolls of Golem. Because Golem, much like it does in Diablo 2, in fact, exactly like it does in Diablo 2, will basically create another character on the field for enemies to attack, and that can be very useful in terms of managing aggro. So I've only got until level 16 before I have to fight Diablo, and as it stands right now, I don't think I can kill him. Like, I just don't, like, with the equipment I have right now, I just don't think my character even can. So either... oh, shit. Fuck. I went too far. We get a bunch of really good equipment drops. No, don't get surrounded. Either we get a bunch of good equipment drops, or else I have to restart the save. By which I mean fully restart it. Like, from level 1, based. Like, well, not... my character won't have to restart from level 1, but I will. Like, I'll have to basically regenerate the entire labyrinth, go through again, get a bunch more level ups. Just want to take out one more. Can't. Get a bunch more level ups, pick up a bunch of better equipment, and then come back to hell. And hope for better luck. Because good grief.
What ails you, my friend?
A lot, Pepin. A lot. Mostly low armor class, if I'm honest.
Hello, my friend. Stay a while and listen.
That would knock me down 10 armor classes. for a 4-point increase to all my stats. No, that's not worth it. But the axe, on the other hand... Here's a gambit. One that I'm not sure will work, but the King's Axe is the kind of weapon I've been looking for. Because it has a massive damage increase, but mostly it has that plus many percent to hit. Which, as you can see, makes a real difference. Because it allows me to hit stun the bastards, finally. And, like, because there's this game of either you hit stun them, or they're gonna hit stun you. And if your hit-to-hit percentage is too low, then you're never gonna hit stun them. So, okay. Alright, we have a fighting chance now. At the cost of quite a bit of armor class, but, hopefully the gambit is worth it. I really want a King's Sword of Speed. Like, that's the... Just the best warrior weapon, because it'll give me massively increased attack speed, and it will let me actually frickin' hit things, which is the big deal. But now at least I have a fighting chance. Not a huge chance, just a fighting chance. Alright, come at me. Hello. Yeah, it doesn't help that they're immune to fire either, which is part of the damage that my old weapon did. But if I get surrounded again, like, I'm still dead, because now I can't even block their attacks, so I'm going to be taking way more hits. So I still need to duel them, but that should at least be easier. Okay. Now things are tense. If I hadn't sold my gold amulet to get this armor that I'm wearing, with all its stat increases, I might not have needed to switch over to the axe. Like, it might have been a lot easier, but what is done is done. Okay, well, really gonna need to find a way to open up that, because there's armor in there. And I want a better armor! I want it so bad. It's weird that there's still barrels. Ah, the steel tome. That's good. Albeit, the things I'm gonna have to kill because of that steel tome, it's not so good.
Of hell are home to the Warlord of Blood. In his wake lay the mutilated bodies of thousands. Angels and man alike have been cut down to fulfill his endless sacrifices to the Dark Ones, who scream for one thing: blood.
Yeah, that's a boss. Well, not a boss, but mini boss, unique enemy. He's basically a souped-up Steel Lord, so you can imagine how fun it's going to be to fight him. Just hit him! And the thing is, he guards the exit now. You see how everything opened up over there? Yeah, that's because that's where the Warlord of Blood is. Along with his cohort of more Steel Lords. So that's good. I'm gonna have to go back and fill up on health potions before I even begin to think of trying to take that on. Oh god. I went forward too fast. Oh, whew, got lucky there. I'm not that afraid of the Vipers, but I am afraid of the Steel Lords. Like, the Vipers hurt, don't get me wrong, but not as much as the Steel Lords do. Okay, we're teleporting back. Oh, good lord. Griswold, do you please have some better armor? Please, armor, please, better armor. Oh, or that. That actually... I don't have room in the inventory. Black. That actually might do it. That might be enough. The Lord's Sword of Vampires might do it. Oh, no, wait. That steals mana, not health. Damn it. Ugh. It's my best option, though. What do you mean not enough room in my inventory? Oh, I see. Mostly because this sword still have a past 100% to hit ratio. I'm selling the flaming sword regardless. It's useless to me right now. Still have a past 100% to hit ratio, but I can equip my shield and get some of that armor class back, and that's actually kind of important right now. Oh, we're skirting the margins here. I don't think it might be impossible. Like, the Warlord of Blood might be the roadblock I can't overcome, but we'll see. Like, theoretically, I should be able to draw his mob around and pull them, like, to some place where they're easier to deal with. That'll do for now. I'm keeping the axe, though, because the sword might not be enough for the Steel Lords. We'll test it out. But having that 15 extra armor class and the Holy Defender should make a difference. Right, I had a town portal. Doi. Because one thing I can do is I can go through my town portal right now, draw the Warlord of Blood away from the stairs, then teleport back to town, go back down to hell, and just walk past where he is, because I've drawn all his goons over here. But we'll see. Having a sword that steals mana won't be too terrible against these guys. Like, it's good for mana shield, but you kind of need to have a proper mana pool to really take advantage of it, and I don't. I only have, like, 55 mana. Okay. Got the Murky Pool buff. That's something, at least. It allows me to see mobs before they see me. Makes it easy to plan out encounters. It allows me to see them, like, see when they detect me, too. Okay, the sword might be the thing that'll let me fight. Because I can replenish my mana pool. Which is not going to do me any good if I get stuck in, like, hit stun, of course, but I might have a shot. Hey. A little bit of extra damage. That's nice. I believe that the Hands of Men may be guided by fate thing. Increases my damage a little bit on the weapon I'm wielding or something along those lines. Can't remember. Or gives me more dexterity? Something like that. I don't know. Okay. Alright, I can fight. I can fight. Can't fight the whole ruddy group of Steel Lords, but I can fight these guys, at least. Alright. There is hope! We can also circle the whole way around. We don't even need to go back to town. We have a full circle that we can just drag him around in. If we need to. Oh, God. There's the same openness that you find in, like, the cave system. Oh, that's nice. More health. But it's combined with, like, the sort of geometry of places like the cathedral and the catacombs to a much greater extent. Okay, come here. Come here. Get over here, shithead.
My blade sings for your blood, mortal, and by my dark masters it shall not be denied.
Sure. Okay, let's draw the Warlord out. Yep. Hit stun, hit stun, hit stun. Come on. Don't let him get into a rhythm. Oh, come on, a cape? You are not serious. he always drops, like, a piece of armor, I believe. If I remember correctly. But a cape? Really? That game is straight up trolling me. Oh, that might make a big difference, though. The field plate.
Hello, my friend. Stay a while and listen.
It's resist magic! Fuck off! But I can sell the axe, at least.
What can I do for you?
It was an expensive axe, but it did carry me through. Okay, a field plate, and then what?
I gotta pawn some of this
A plate
stuff.
mail. Ugh. Gold. I'm too rich. Okay, let's see. Please be good, 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 please. I need to get hit less.
Hello, my
Really
friend.
badly.
Stay a while and listen.
Fastest hit recovery, that's really good. Resist magic, that's really good too. I'm taking the hit recovery though. Cost me 7 in all attributes, but just in case I really need that magic resistance, I'm just gonna throw the armor on the ground here in town. I'm buying the ring, just because I don't have anything in that goddamn slot anyway, and the extra health will be useful. Okay, we got some lucky item drops there. Helping us out a little bit. Down to level 14. Oh no. Remember Jar the Mad? Yeah. These guys fire fire bolts rather than out. Oh boy. So here I need fire resistance. Which I have some of. 20%. That's nice, you know, but... Succubuses are just the worst. Like, all ranged enemies in this game are hell, but they combine all the misery of the clan enemies with the misery of having projectiles that can't miss if they contact you because they're magical. Now, Shar the Mad can teleport a bit more. A bit faster and more dangerously than these guys can, but... Oh my god. Oh my god. And there's more of them. Of course there are. Of course there's more of them. And they're really boring succubuses too. Like, they're just like naked ladies with demon wings. They're like succubuses as they're understood by porn. Which is just a bit, you know, flat and uninspired. Like, when that's something that's always kind of bothered me about. Like, when games, like, do succubuses, they're, oh yeah, they represent the deepest, darkest pornographic imagination of humanity, and it's just like, it's just a hot lady in a G-string, which, like, really? Those are, like, the deep, dark, forbidden seductions? That's the stuff that will make you betray all your principles and everything you believe in, is if a moderately hot lady, like, without a top on, tries to seduce you? Really? Like, it's very vanilla, basically. It's like, oh, wow. Truly plumbing the depths of the human psyche here. So, might need that magic resistance after all. Like, they are just very boring, like, as representation. They're not even really edgy. Like, this is like, besides, like, maybe showing a bit too much skin, this is not that dissimilar from, like, sexy demon Halloween costumes, you know? Oh, fuck off! So the one advantage you have is that succubuses generally won't fire unless they're at a certain distance, which they'll constantly seek to maintain. So you can manipulate their attacks a little bit. But the pathfinding AI in this game is ass and garbage. That ring better be good. Whew. Well, thanks for the fast hit recovery. But, Magic resistance is my best friend now. Anything, Griswold? No? Okay. Moving on. That magic resistance had better come in handy. I believe the projectiles the succubuses fire are classified as magic damage and not fire damage. It's not going to do me any good against the consulars because they do fire damage, but it's at least going to make it less abjectly frustrating to deal with succubi. Consulars. Or counselors. No, not following you in there. I don't know what's in there. You follow me over here. Except they won't. There we go. Could still do with a higher to hit chance. I just wish that their movement speed was a fraction lower than mine, so you could catch up to them and hit them when they're running away from you. Because as it stands, movement speeds are just like completely equivalent between you and them. And I believe it is random how long they decide to run for. And when they decide to stop and try and fight back. Okay. And there's these assholes. Oh, come the hell on. Literally. Oh, just die! It's not a special one among them, is there? No. Oh, God. So frustrating! Come on! Definitely still need better hit rating. As you may imagine, this game gets a lot easier in co-op, but one of the major ways it gets easier is that you can cooperate on, like, hurting enemies and getting them into a position where you can take them down. Like, especially the ranged running enemies. I mean, we are in hell, so I guess it's fair, and you have to be so careful about chasing them. Because if you chase them too far at all, then you activate like 6 more mobs of them. And all of a sudden you have like 150 bastards throwing projectiles at you from 12 miles away with infinite range. And perfect accuracy. Our ass got saved by the item drops, but still. Not that saved. Oh, go to hell with your G-string. Stupid, boring-ass, vanilla, spiced, frickin' ugh. Counselors are sort of more possible to deal with because they still run away. But, like, they also stay in place a lot more once they do a runaway teleport and then they stay in place for a bit. Which I appreciate. It's very polite of them. Oh, boy. I'm gonna be complaining the whole time, just in case you were wondering. Absolutely I am. Just wall-to-wall complaining. This is where being a wizard, like, especially in levels like Hell, at the end game, when you're a wizard or a rogue, you do have a much easier time of it, because you have ranged options against all of this nonsense. At least I can kill those guys in one hit. Sometimes. Oh no. Riches abound when least expected is a shrine that's pretty good to get early in the game. Because it gives you a solid chunk of change for the point in the game where you're at. But it's extremely annoying at all other points because it just fills up your entire inventory with garbage. Plate mail. Well, hey, I'll take it. I'll take that level up, too. Okay, well, unless it has more magic resistance than this thing does, it's not gonna be worth it. I need more healing potions, I'll be right back.
Hello, my friend. Stay a while and
Nope. Don't need either of those.
Whoa, what can I do for
I mean, the King's Maul isn't terrible, but it's a two-handed weapon, and I'd really need my shield. Oh. Oh, God, if that had some higher armor, that would actually be extremely tempting. I guess we could go and see what Wurt has. Maybe he has something I can buy. I doubt it at this point. At this point, Wurt essentially exists to be the giant money sink of the game. Like, if you get to the late game, especially on, like, a multiple New Game Plus on the highest difficulties, and you just have a crap ton of money to burn, you go to Wurt to see what massively overpriced thing he has.
Over here.
A saber, huh? I could buy it, but... like... no. Okay. Once more onto the breach, my friends. Once more. Wait, potions! No! I forgot to buy potions! How am I this dumb? How did I even get this far? And yeah, the Plate of Harmony has to go.
What can I do for you?
Except, let's not sell it yet, because that's just another 2 stacks of cash. Okay. Now, once more onto the breach. I have a town portal scroll, right? Yeah, good. Okay. This is hell. This is hell. I am in hell. I have died, and I actually went to real hell for the crime of playing a game about going to hell. Now it's all of you fuckers. A lot more reasonable to deal with. Oh no. It's a special one. That's a unique. Makes her easier to keep track of, at least, but, Star Eye, the Witch. Drop something good for me, will ya? Short battle bow. Not really what I had in mind, but okay. So, the aesthetic of Hell, by the way, is fairly clean, all things considered. Like, it's a lot of straight lines all over the place, because, of course, that's all the game engine can really handle, even in the cave systems, where everything kind of looks all crooked and sort of slightly more natural in the construction. It's still, like, it's still a grid line map. It's a map arranged around a grid, and everything is essentially straight lines. But Hell, especially, like, has this sense of architecture. Like, there's a lot of regularity to the way things are put together, which is kind of opposite to the sort of visual chaos that you often imagine Hell to be, as this sort of roiling pit of torture kind of thing. All of this just to circle back around to where we started. Whew. I'm still gonna need some really lucky item drops, because we're 1 level away from Diablo now. But hopefully the game has decided against spawning more succubuses, if I'm very lucky. There aren't a lot of enemy types that spawn in Hell. It's the Steel Lords and their corollary, the Blood Lords, which are like both the night enemies, and then there's, yeah, Snow Witches. And more Hellspawn. Okay, fine. But yeah, as grid-based and kind of locked down as this game is, there are definitely mechanics to it. Oh, fuck you. So one thing you may notice about the music, by the way, which is a nice little touch from the Blizzard music producers at the time, is that you can hear that that drum loop, that sort of marching drum loop in the mix there, that's the same marching drum loop that you get on the very title screen. So there's this callback to like the title screen of Diablo, and now you're beginning to hear the music cues that sort of welcomed you into the game begin to repeat themselves, as though you were hearing the theme of hell on the very title screen. And there are elements from each of the area themes that we've had so far that are incorporated. Like, I'm not really a music composer kind of guy, but I know that there are elements from like each of the level themes that get woven into there's the vial stand, and incorporated into, there we go, into the music.
A few moments later.
Oh, you have gotta be shitting me. Another one. Soul burner. Of course, the game decides to spawn every single one of the succubus types. Of course it does. That's just a very unlucky seed. At least for me, for my character. It does mean I don't have to contend with bloodlords, probably. Except in Diablo's chamber, I believe his mob has bloodlords in it always. So the Staff of Lazarus is required to reach the end of the game. It's a side quest to kill Lazarus, basically. Or not a side quest, it's part of the main quest, if we're being quite honest. I'm very glad to have that magic resist armor right now. Holy shit. This might have been impossible without it. And still might be impossible. Like, I may not be able to kill Diablo. It's possible. Every single type of succubus. Fuck off. And what's even funnier is that you know what monsters Lazarus is surrounded by? Yeah, more. More succubuses. Those are his primary mob.
Approximately 10 hours later.
This does not bode well, for it confirms my darkest fears. While I did not allow myself to believe the ancient legends, I cannot deny them now. Perhaps the time has come to reveal who I am. My true name is Deckard Kane, the Elder, and I am the last descendant of an ancient brotherhood that was dedicated to safeguarding the secrets of a timeless evil. An evil that quite obviously has now been released. The Archbishop Lazarus, once King Leonic's most trusted advisor, led a party of simple townsfolk into the labyrinth to find the king's missing son, Albrecht. Quite some time passed before they returned, and only a few of them escaped with their lives. Curse me for a fool! I should have suspected his veiled treachery then. It must have been Lazarus himself who kidnapped Albrecht and has since hidden him within the labyrinth. I do not understand why the Archbishop turned to the darkness, or what his interest is in the child. Unless he means to sacrifice him to his dark masters. That must be what he has planned. The survivors of his rescue party say that Lazarus was last seen running into the deepest bowels of the labyrinth. You must hurry and save the prince from the sacrificial blade of this demented fiend. Hello, my friend. You must hurry and rescue Albrecht from the hands of Lazarus. The prince and the people of this kingdom are counting on you.
And that is sort of the big reveal of Kane, that he's not just the town elder or storyteller, but he's actually the last of the Horadrim, this order who you will have heard about if you've been reading all the books that you've been finding up until now. Right. One last trip into the labyrinth just to clear out that level. And then, well, and then we find out whether or not I can beat Diablo, I suppose. Oh, fuck me running. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh my god. One more level. And then we fight Diablo. Oh. One more level and then we fight Diablo. Okay. I will not lie to you. I am getting... oh, I'm getting frustrated. The game is taking its toll on me. I've sung the praises of Diablo 1 substantially, but here is where we see, like, some of the flaws in the system, some of the things that were poor game design decisions. But I will tell you, when I finally sink my sword into the face of Diablo, it's gonna be satisfying. And it's gonna be satisfying because I had to go through all of this first. If you want to see me sink my sword into Diablo's face, though, then you'll have to hit the like, comment, and subscribe buttons down below. And thank God I decided to hire an editor to help me with this series, otherwise these episodes would have been very boring and very long indeed. So, you know, if you want to help me pay for that editor, then I have a Patreon, a merchandise store, a tip jar, and memberships available on this channel. You can use them if you want to. If you don't want to, that's okay. That's alright. You don't have to. Especially not for this. Oh, good grief. Thank you very much for watching. Please remember to wear a mask and wash your hands, and when the vaccine comes, I beg of you to take it. And try to act in solidarity with those who are working to make the world a better place.